One Gospel, Part 63. Jesus walks on water. Immediately, Jesus made his disciples get into the boat and go on ahead of him to Bethsaida while he dismissed the crowd. Jesus, knowing that they intended to come and make him king by force, after leaving them, he went up again on a mountainside to pray by himself. When evening came, his disciples went down to the lake, where they got into a boat and set off across the lake for Capernaum. The boat was already a considerable distance from land in the middle of the lake, and he was there alone on land. By now it was dark, and Jesus had not yet joined them. He saw the disciples straining at the oars. The boat was buffeted by the waves because the strong wind was blowing against them, and the waters grew rough. About the fourth watch of the night he went out to them, walking on the lake. When they had rowed 3 or 3.5 miles, he was about to pass by them. But when they saw him approaching the boat, walking on the lake, they thought he was a ghost. "It's a ghost," they said, and they cried out in fear because they all saw him, and they were terrified. But immediately he spoke to them and said, "Take courage, it is I. Don't be afraid." "Lord, if it's you," Peter replied, "tell me to come to you on the water." "Come," he said. Then Peter got down out of the boat, walked on the water, and came toward Jesus. But when he saw the wind, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, cried out, "Lord, save me!" Immediately Jesus reached out his hand and caught him. "You have little faith," he said. "Why did you doubt?" Then they were willing to take him into the boat, and he climbed into the boat with them, and the wind died down. And immediately the boat reached the shore where they were heading. Then those who were in the boat worshipped him, saying, "Truly, you are the Son of God." They were completely amazed, for they had not understood about the loaves. Their hearts were hardened.